It's Memorial Day, and we visited the Louisiana Military Museum in Abbeville to talk about the day. Let's take a look.
Where in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
Hey guys, we are back, and it's Memorial Day, and we are talking all about Memorial Day. We are at the Louisiana Military Museum in Abbeville. You've got to see this place if you haven't seen it. Dr. Alista East is with us. She is our expert on all things veterans, all things military, and we have two special guests who are working super hard. Dr. East, would you introduce them to us?
Sure, that'd be my pleasure. This is my brother and my sister. They've been volunteers at the museum for, well, ever since they could talk practically. And I think it's really important for our young generation to understand what Memorial Day is about, what veterans have sacrificed for our country. And when we do programs and activities like this open house, we want to make sure that the children, we do coloring pages or projects or something like that to where they have an understanding of what this is about. Sometimes they don't necessarily get that information in schools anymore. And so museums like ours are places where they can come, they can learn, and it kind of keeps in the forefront the sacrifices of the men and women who have put their lives on the line, and some of them have paid the ultimate price.
I think what you said is very important, that they don't get that information in school anymore, and I think that it's kind of up to parents, people like you, to remind everyone, that there was a big price to be paid for the freedoms that we enjoy, and I know that when I was in school we talked about it a lot, but it seems to kind of be gone now. I don't get it, but I think what you're doing here is so important, and if there's teachers out there watching, they can bring their students through here, correct?
Oh, absolutely. We love having field trips come through, and it's amazing how, even the adults always learn something, because you can't know everything about everything. And so you come to a place like this and you learn, and every time people come, they say, I didn't notice that in the case, I didn't realize that story, and so it's always a learning process.
You know what I'm fascinated by, and you and I were just talking about it, you have uniforms from World War I, how tiny those uniforms are. They might fit your brother and sister. They're so small. And I think that, if you have grandkids coming in, nieces, nephews coming in, this should be a stop when you visit Acadiana, because this is an amazing place. Robert was showing a simulator that you guys have that they're putting back together. The Louisiana Military Museum in Abbeville is a great place, a great stop. Great for kids of all ages. Hey, we're going to go back to you guys in the studio.